Me and Japan there. I condemn the so-called celebrities, the way they talk. I condemn the so-called stars, the way they talk. A man me and son, me nu pa na I disservice to President Mahama. Sa Tracy Boachino. Onimwa onhwede na. Omo say the also NDC nia omo mpaye say MPP ebe transfer for good. Because the damage this girl has done to Mahama and for that NDC. I've been fully briefed. Now, Obia dear Hami said Mrs. Mahama. Because she's a human being.
Former First Lady.
Yes. Yes, she's my wife. I really respect that woman. A politics in Tina, I'm questioning here. To me, she's a very wonderful woman. Tino Bia Yebian. Mammy, dear crown, I have more. A dine or Tobacco war. A friend say Lakeside. Also, Umpe. Wato East Legon, $450,000. Wabuawu, Wasibako, a restaurant, a womb, Kumasi. And Tina Wieni. Agana for Mosre. These are cheap celebrities, they call themselves. You're cheap in this country. You call these celebrities? Ghana, you have a problem. You have these cheap ladies as your celebrities.
And role models.
Then we have a problem in this country. They are cheap. Always on social media. Talking. Now, being tough your mouth. Now, so, now we are sick and tired of you people and your threats. Finishing for good.
Credible.
The man cannot be president again. How can he glory? Because whatever was in the social media was a hearsay. Yet be share former chief of staff. Yet be share me for some Jonah. But the woman came on social media and she was so specific. Mention President Mahama's name. And I would say, we are NDC. We have only 3 months to election. Whatever pictures you have about Mahama, today, what about any Mahama, men strong. Matiza Obi Kajem so, when ya no basa koto daman. Hey, ha, when you be a man, Mrs. Lodina, Shinisum, Shunsu Gunusu. About where you why I would tell Lodina, where you blackmail you. And when you be a man, who took us who tell what a born now to her.
Entertainment review. And upon me, tell you what can I. Ose Mahama. Me how be me problem ne say, can Japan and apes all the assam no share John Mahama? That is my problem. The only campaign message ana. Only campaign message. Asam no mentwa so. Me ti o man efe wo se wo de wo nka bibia biem na me metonton me fie. Back to sender. Can Japan me enra me ami bo me hu dua ntia hu hia se wo bebo me dua. Enra me ka say me say na me nko me kasa nicely. Enra me ka say se me bonina wo de wo twa to me so ntwa na wo twa to me so ni nyina no se me nim hu bia nyankopon ma onhira me biem. Yesterday I said it myself. Entia we o interview on Man FM. Eka se Ghana so na mimi nkom. Mimi fie metonton ni nyina. Kene Japan. I am not even 40 plus. So my problem they say, why are you having time for me? I say, ana akwaketwa te say me ade na wo ye nya me ho time. And then we kasa nicely on Man FM. Tina me so me kasa nicely. Instead you kasa no nwumre no. Sa na me so me kasa back. Ade tina o nya time ama me. Honorable adwuma no enye obi na obi akoda no na ye adwuma o. Men blackmail A+. Nessa was my blackmail A+. I mean no de ye bom pa ya hwehwe bia we akoma so menya menya ma ye da. Semi blackmail A+ and pa with sika. Dear me shano, ewo makoma sono. Menya mami da. Sana menya nesa also dia shemia, dear da wakoma sono, menya ma woda. Se papa wo hwa. Honorable, me se me so men kase. You waka chone say for evidence bra. Wo se me the tape en kase watwa so asem no me se men twa so. Men twa so. Enra wo de vim e ka say me tape na me dia koma you ani no. Me tape na de ben no. Ken Japan. Sa tape no prove it. Enra from the way you were talking no. Now with vim e was sro. Enra you spoke with full confidence. Enti just say wo hu tape no. Enti fa tape ne bra. Adena still who insist to say ya had John Mahama. Ade say when you campaign message, one who say John Mahama na Jane omoko road on ni pay di omochi. From the pictures and videos going no, one who said John Mahama wa we ni ade na wi me boy. You've seen it. And to say no, and crown gra ye di no sebi eno na pesa wo de wan no ebetum. Wo ye honorable, wo ye penimu, please. Please. Me run ma no Facebook. That is sana metio. Honorable me kan no kra na me wa me kan wu to say the time bia we wa adwe say o kan no kra wu no. Sana me metio. Me fa asem nhye me mu nada. Me kama me ho aba me. Because you can be one can be wu. Intend na also me dey asem hye me mu na me nya pressure. Enti me de bia me doctor or checking me BP I was say wow. I envy your me fast say mu hye me mu ma enra wo kasa no me ye madwu say me nsoso me da na me da ho ase ye de bibi wo makoma ye de bibi wo makoma sorry Woman FM interview say see na meet you but me hu yem so ye 4 hours ago and come reply da say see na meet you keja tonton me da menya moboda because I serve a living God. Man fa kwan boni su ni nya me niema. Ken Japan mi ko wia obi ade o. Me ni obi aka o. Eye mi ame bre. Ena enura me kan ye no. Se me gina akwan ho. Se me koye den. So far as me ko wia obi ade me ko ku nipa. Na menya me sika ye ma ade de. I beg you, honorable. Enye mi tipen no. Me yakora o manu bimpo chen me menye de wo ye no agrona wudi no don't do it. Why would you do an interview today and say me rane ma no menim wo a menhwe na wo so nim wo ahwe na honorable on chire bo me emfa wo nye TV po ensi circle ubewu me so mewu emfa wo ohuni huna me emfa wo enhuni huna me. On Saturday, one who say, and right now we are why mistake. And Kofonia sem, what's ye bako? Semi mamma cassa in qua. Sebe, let's also we a peninia. Oh, we are Casamamintia traces one or sem na me fina a yumra. Because would dear, Mimpono, Namicasa, would dear, Unya cancer may no crack. What's in me dear one no? Eka say my third $450,000 who says self-rated tina what Chagan and 12 one kind of credit. So what's me a boat? Eka say me fear me turn 450,000 with evidence and I do nakasana. Me say what that dagana for watch. You were lying yesterday. And no kwa di ma say mama and no kwa say obuwa. You don't know anything about what you're talking about. Why would you come and sit on your TV and say and I die 450 and a lakeside dying? Me the best 6 months ni tia kanya kupon me dancing ni nka sebe. Penimu ya wo ken na eta mamia. Enka me tua na sope. Me tua na kakra me boyfriend de ba yenye wei na matibia ye wei na mdiska na kotua nyankopon ene me dancing. Papa woni me baabia o. Woni me baabia, woni me bre o. Woni me baabia o. Ken Japan, woni me bre, woni me story, woni me sweat. It is so feel say would you be asem wo beka a plus mama scanto ticket and a one farmer me and on so why boat and have a catch and then I'm feel so the different edi beba na me die me se me atoa magana for say up to nyam watch na video na enra wo ye boat e ka say me dia koma you ani tape kro no provide it honorable provide it. I don't know the meaning. So you're honorable for people's private affair. Yeah, I don't know because the be uncle for you be order and uncle meaning say no more recorded the better. But me dear way dear Fabra. Miss me mama queen. Don't say you won't talk again. Talk. Honorable Kennedy Japan. Talk. I am still calling you honorable because I still respect you. But just all the tape on it, but tape on it, dear Fabra. Meaning who I mention na. Kennedy Japan, you do be po esi circle. And I do be po esi kejetia. Wana.
Hey, I'm the super. Hey, I'm the super. Hey, I'm the super.
Super whipper. Ha! Honorable Kennedy, your point so many human. I see Honorable Kennedy, your point control. I beg for.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Peace 1043 FM 320 is the time. Monfan Chemi, if you know I say or me back I'm saying a brand coca crash studio I'm saying penny fatna say Freche Mensa Whitney Boache Mensa Kweku Siedu Crunchy Nana Poku Ashes Christianes penny for Mama Kwaba Whitney was the announcement you were to do. Maybe fair, and I want to give you the opportunity to put the announcement out.
Me passion, you say I am a very nice person and I'm loved into me. Let me prove that I'm a very nice person.
Okay, all right. So let's start from this. I'm sure some as you want to voices here, my boy.
Yeah.
Wait, Honorable Kennedy Japan, some of the two Mati, Tracy Boache, and Sonia. Say, Omunya Kennedy, as you nyai. Kameboa wo mu jai kan yes ye be jai kan enti say now hwe nim say bia yan kan ye be kan because wo mu nya kan de bia obetwi fon esi nenim bia obekan no yes ye ba be kan bi enti yaba ye san ba be kan bi e wo ye entertainment review so Whitney many san but mama sha se fuse say we no won say una we oba o die ntem mama sha se fuse so Tracy say Honorable Kennedy Japan Chantro wa there no in fact wa there no say was you with tape bia o video bia on famra na waka nsɛm bi ofi sɛ saa nsɛm no nyinaa yɛ ntoro ɔsɛ ne dan $450,000 nyɛ to ɔsɛ saa asɛm no ɔkae no yɛnsi ne huu ɛyɛ ntoro fitaa or any contrary evidence or see ɔka sɛ ne dan no ɛsi slegon $450,000 ano sɛ saa na honorable Kennedy Japan 50 na we try and track Ghana for nyina ɔdaadaa yɛakyɛ ɛne nsɛm bebree mintio
Kwasi, first of all, no, let me say this. It do in Pepe so be I think say Tracy war in Kofa or Modono or one namfo. Ebusie bia. I think say Edu Bebia they should step in because afe adorsun. Last week me can say silence is a language too, but as a bibi no just a way year no
say okay adorsun so I say or no can watch any soon in the bank so okay and I say asem na woka no enye sanity oba be yi na
but Kwasi unim ne me atete wo all this back and forth ne ho ne ban I don't think say we di 6 months po or your bad time for fro. And I'm not saying say adie asemna honorable Kennedy Japan kan no right because in essence of morality no honorable Kennedy Japan aka share and say onwemu ano he falls short of the morality code. On one sema or the atoto abonten say worry but outside of marriage or mad do say he has no right on moral grounds to judge her, but I understood where all ofine say the fact say blackmail bemuno and the person involved a former head of state per what he said nature say in a way
why blackmailing because now can blackmailing
no Kennedy Japan can say penny video or can say Tracy per se or blackmailing ex President Mahama per the video and or feel say it is not right because or man penny dada or sort of like baby air corner or Ghana this year, but for me, I understand what he meant by that. But to call her out on moral grounds, Ken doesn't have a right to call anybody out on moral grounds.
I see our blackmail video be one fambra.
But blackmail video, he didn't say he has it too. Or say Tracy war blackmail video be or person or the blackmail papa no. Na sena we gu ne hu fini baby akodu no. Or blackmailing na enye ye biom with whatever video that is. And I think said Tracy a twisting it the other way. He never said social video na. He never said say or no papa no video. He said say girl ne wo video. Okay. But me no question near how many say this is I think the third week I ye come. Every time Tracy be video biano or to say either baby ni soon and I say baba be catch and say baby ni soon
on your priority
or bad time for fraud dear Kwasi
and your munya how and
the me can say enye bibie bi na sese wi ano
munya ni din boy
enye bibie bi na sese wi ano why the first time I think say whatever message or what the first time and kafesi wa edem dim bone ni yambo other celebrities wo wiase asem no and I also because ebie bi no oka ebie bi me hu ba kwa man hwenwe na me wo baby say na me say obi bo the moment I'm saying the voice I'll ball Captain Smart di and I'm say jamonu so akoke bibi enti che say obi obeke bibi bia no obeba be ye video
say mumu be mo fam ho de aye enti ono so kan ba be kan
but Kwasi as at this moment share me enka emma enwo ho me because nyamani bi wo ho all can na say yes or can be about tenancy agreement and obi explain say if you own a house it's deeds of a house and your tenancy na say your tenant e wo fie ho wo all can nyame bi no na emma nkofo nso fifi nsem ni mu no mo pick punchy holes wo mu baby do no or and I've seen people attributing it to postnatal depression and I think say
any other
postnatal depression sort meaning American depression but for obia I have experienced it no I think we are making a mockery of postnatal depression
I know you're doing
there's a face bia ukoma I say and this happens so for me it happened me started bisa me ho say was I not worthy say akola na me wo no
dia nche say dia wo wi ana adwum kan wana den
eya say adwum kan but ehia doctor and I think so we shouldn't make light of mental issues because ebi mutumi kun omomma
I see na momo ya doctor na master timo ka chen
say na America no say my
and doctor bi obi on medical report bi
my diagnosing with nyame and make light of it
okay
instead no yes obi offering na downful bi ana penyimu bi at this moment yenene nkasan kanche ne say silence is a language too.
Okay, all right. None of the questions, my mean to you, Minjo so.
Bra, you chat here for you now.
Here for you so.
Ken nin kasa ye mu no, ana honorable Ken kasa ye mu no. Okasem ba ko pe na me de wo. O se wonim owu a ahwe na. You know, in life, a transition stage be a war at a certain point, you know. Yama be a fair and I never be a any so no. You would grow past it. Now baby sa won say enti me pa na me yes anya ma we. Atade etimitis ka koto atade na dia be she wardrobe mu. Ebedu be na atade ne nkoye biom. So this is a transition stage in her life, make her Tracy. Niama bi sisi aba na kwa mu and akoye se no na obo ho ban ebia o se ne o se no wa bre na wanya kwa bi ofa so bre no obi ani ho nti ene dia you cannot take it away from her however it is no it's a property but onye careful with ne utterances because onipa be judge wa and onipa be bua of I can say obebua wa tan na ejina ne awaye anade awaka and yedibu ni pattern in all this no obi kan ho asem say it true or not sometimes no thing that read ne kan no silence answers the person you don't always have to defend a certain cause because yes so who dey bebre a akon bedu so ni akon agyaw our case and I make us however onya na japade ne de eye ne dia enti obi si oto no $450 or to eye wudi mu na ade ne wo. There's no need in fighting over it because in Tokobia obekoko kan ye nwie dade uye koma e better. Oh, and ade by me sure say dey bia obeye live video kan or say na so fo afremi and na hwan afremi ye be wie su na goda ni gidigidi. Enti o mo frɛ no dey asempa na ye o mo ka kyerɛw. O mo frɛ say kokko ana so mo frɛ say adwobre o ma ti o nkotwe de twe. Ni nyina ye signs of maturity also hunu say ba bia odru no wa wo ma mienu maturity bebam and maturity abem. So leave this thing because the more she says, the more we say. Even Yanka, the media out there or the public out there, they are so interested. So they'll go and say it. Now, on one chance, no bisa no say for the past 2 months, ni Ghana problem so ka how? Why? Why bisa ho? Is it all Ghana's part of our problems? Ain't if an oko. Well, and the thing is, you are fighting political, and you don't know what done for being a political. Both MPP and NDC, no, you are harming them in a way. Harming both sides, no, and politics is dangerous. So being 24, onti as a politics, a dangerous thing to play with.
Okay.
And yes, then adwobre waya kakra, yeah.
Well, quick question, mami tiwe.
Hey, Zeze dear, Papa no dear, when Yaji Kunyano, a Jumana so, Tracy Adaroma, Obi Papa. Now, Sreo, now a man Juma. You, Tracy, why are there? Kwasinti, a hour video now, who said, wa dress bache. So I dress it basa. I am more in Kwasi, who to me address ye photo shoot. By Drew baby afo so ba be ka sa unsem na nyanse biye nim na no address basa nim mprofo e ben no omonti ase esa akola ne nya priority o eye business o ye na akola ne bam onya priority ni suba ne de o ye no akola no onya priority atisem Kwasi say ampa Tracy no ne maame na ti Kwasi Tracy no ne maame na ti
a question I'll be saying
you say no ne maame na ti
na me Tracy no
asa o can be man
o say
o can be man
question do am ma be head be atini dia
Oti no fi abroche be kan ho ha
oti adwuma no am ye no ti ase
oh say me de man no we bia abusa no so we encho be video be yi ano ama me
ada pese o you ano
say no pa
say that you be asa
say no pa say nye allege because matisi say
address issue no men di atem
oni o shase ne ono ane papa
me say address issue no men di atem
wahu
address issue no men di atem me bo tape address the
akwala onyini a obeto car no ono na car sin o ka me car ni the beginning tells the end and edru ho no Kennedy no baby o medru no o ka so o twa o madapa na udi o matema enyo mo hwi o the only man all ye no sese o se NDC for penabo no o se NDC for mpanimfo wa begina ka se omo bre ema party no omo so ni mfaso wo na unya ajapade wo na oye adwuma nya apade o fo sa o beden na Kennedy aka che no omo mpaye se party bo betena mu saa obi papa be pe na adwuma na wo de waye wadwene se baabi akona aduru no sei na wo be se na ma no ne ma na busuafo udi wo be se o medin o be gu o menu ase kaniba kem se kanyansa kakra mra ni trim na ka wo kasa kro onto sebi make na no make na unti ase on we sorry Stella yeah, my problem with you and today I want to address this. You see, when we put issues there mpacho bebre, it is not about atemdidie can issue no. That's what I want you to do. When you do that, I have problem. That is the issue. The lady is always insulting people, always never addressing the issue.
Mpacho only watem kweko sedu mpacho odi obi atema mondi oni pakuna tem. And no, I'm saying that your no nasem. I'm saying don't sit here and me nina tem.
Because me nina tem. Me train for yeah.
Tie. I'm saying that address the issue.
Yes.
My bot tape me no and some more tape no ma oka. And honorable or say or there honorable Kennedy Japan. Was say honorable Kennedy Japan so taught dying 450,000 and you no credit. Was see the reason why obey ya no is because or say honorable Kasano no si on Kasa. It is about the issue. But you see, say oh ko unam kwanche na onko issue na me bemwa e be also okay me kebi amano me nkebi ma because Tracy wo ho no me ni bibie ni wa me ni Tracy intem
Kwasi
apart from Tracy was sure to
Kwasi your kanamati by starting from credibility issue from the word go
if you
no me come this is so person come yanko credibility issue
just wrap up
yanko credibility issue because they make an person nipa no incredible and your kasa ma obi antie because obi papa din and your there to public ogu nanim ase. What you say? There is no credibility around that person's issue. And it's all kasa mo obi antie.
Obi papa ben no good in mass. Obi papa ben no.
Abakwesi yeah kasa no. Ote say my friend saying Kennedy Ken honorable Ken Ekase honorable former president asem but some person former president asem the film near can dino any your friend is saying say the Kennedy can draw the infant but at the end of those womb I want to address the issue that or tanisho be reputation or be hard earned reputation and at the end of you know only share the track record or your bad personality enti so yes ada yen take yen hwe no sa obi so be argue say ebia asem na o kan no kre because Kennedy figures no ban enye no kre but I am dwelling on the personality or kasan because no matter what president the former president name issue and or tarnish reputation they ona mijina
Okay, me da se kweku. Mama Freche man Sambrim na Freddy man so emfa ayena adwen chembra. Question so have a 10 na che ye de no senior quality issues but what adwen chebi abetim dia boadwumedi ya make out say your WhatsApp line is 0503359587 0503359587 Facebook entertainment review abetim dia adwen chembi go. We streaming live as well. Betimi ask the comment on the comment section. At the comment section actually or your Facebook live streaming, you know, or Peace FM your portal Facebook. Mami Mraus Freddy
Kwasi.
Yeah, me too.
Kwasi, we say we Yakopon edobia duma chede amano na obia ba wi aso. Se munya mu fi mami ba kokra no a e wo kwan obia be fa so aba na obia so e be kro. Na de di kan se ko ba nyina aye one lady a e fe no Tracy Boache. Ana ko fa sense me nyina ba. De di kan yimusa se ensema ba na locus kra na say baby ojan anything okodom party and a party she had access to the former president only you capture pictures nya na nyina no memo ha dia say mpanyufo e wa ha wo mutimia eh yanhwe enema bebre yi nipa e de ho bomb especially if you occupy a certain position and people bo ha odom kodom wa papa kwa na abayan no a kire no won hwe ya problems ha obenya no enye ebinie utie honorable Kennedy Japan sema na okana no a o se fa bibia to nchen say President Mahama ono owo baabi na ono so baabi but when it comes to relationship o na yire until odina mo eyipa dia so aba no na ade ha no kwasi bi so ha me pa because President Mahama is my former president it is say asem kura ba say na international scene no ye de gu o mampanyin anu ase a ada ha dwen na kasa tintin ana kofa se ni me nyina bae e de kofa bae interview obi koye no bi ko bo ni din ana ne social media abae a yenko yi kane na ka ko offend say studio na also go twa photo bra kra ansana ayi no mbehro e de ama no enye easy e de buy ayi of technology no obetuma tena at the comfort of your home na wi ase nyina e hwew ana sense me nyina ko ba no ko si enkobo bia udi a one leads to the other corona eba vera manfo bebre edimbam it is always sense be nyina de okofa bae no ana kofa sense me nyina aba da kwasi enema mienu na e wo wiase yo obi a yetete no ena obi ate ayen no say yetetu e wo fi a you have manners ena yen won so a wo ye wayward enema pese bia pese wo ye bia no utumi eye sebe mo fancy de bi o kan so di 29 years ena mo we chen nyina ono anso agya to awie ya on the table say nyina ebewu ampa ko ba Tracy Boache di e de pa Boache ya don nimra ne no ana manfo Tracy wa na say Boache so eka ho etikadian ko wanyen ka utu protect no I we ko nya the chance to have a picture with the former president I say be cry to campaign man no cry ne mo ye ma nyina no ka should have kept it secret that bibia ho because of panyin no or the na to ho no oboawo say ne ma no di ka bibia cry ba say na kabu mienu kra mu gum fin ene ya you shouldn't have been doing this to the man and especially your political definitely anybody would take the chance now also the IBB or sabi impreduasa so the political scene and native na now former president dey be body this ano because it tell you how to also a parent na usuma won say sabi ibe kra mu na to be abem na ere enso ekomo because if you look at the age President Mahama obetumi awo no na sense me nyina ma to akoto 400 allegedly say akoto $450,000 because you in terms of sex so obi koda obi be koche no 99.5% and abete pa say obi kra ni obi da obi hu ebia by technology and amanfo da na omatumi afa bia video bi na omu video and ebia akọ share na bibi sa and they say na me ye bi na me sako see WhatsApp status bi twum na you know so if it was a sexual you be na bia kama kada nkofo bebre adai ehu o say you know mistakes na ho o say so me kan nyina de be see ni say honorable Kennedy Japan ono a member of parliament or also the friend say ko hu abeka when he goes and see something he will come to the scene and then try to say it and ono me nyua benya banter so onya information bebre ho say Gloria Kani de man no service be de man no we don't know. But all this information now is revolving around our former president. Kakra, because no matter how we differentiate with him in terms of the ideology, at least he's become a former president. That's it. We be so come apart. papa nya gede se ka ekoba ye e na bia nka onso amana ama dom party e na onye say access to him na ka se na we nyina no ema e say ehuru e bejo de that's the internet doesn't forget na ko social media now share for the past couple of days be 1 week na edin na ekoba eti obi kura ka say I say sabe president so former president to 2 years ka be ekoto yi ma omo how say okọ no ankasa region na omo ho de ma o pan omo ye yi no kaya yo for no pan o de ma omo na omo do twa I am power money nyina ekofa sense bi nyina bebre aba cause it pam no twa no ade I see binyama no when you have access.
And my main friend James again ankasa video say mo amokeka say former president Mahama na told down o say anyo no
good o say anyo na any because I don't have any evidence to that. Tell me use the word allegedly. I don't have any evidence president Mahama na koto say I don't have that evidence, but asema okay canon because every time you know she has to come and then reply. I almost say yes she's leading her own life, but we are in a society asamba enye bako for the shit down for by all means wait me and you be catch because sabi video near yawo ye mam sabi previous enye eno ye ne nkrama na ye man wo ye mani pa sabi ni pa betimi ato asemase so ni pa so catch say na hima trace ye why you do ye because said that you can no wo ye hu me bebre because ye be kwa akon agyawo ade wo ye de bia you on social media I don't know say bia say likes no numbers in bia ope for her Instagram page and I say more on Twitter no for her to get that kind of numbers. Maybe a YouTube channel so akwa da man for na e bia monetize them and I don't know hey this thing you know cause in all no when I work in Japan sabi o yemranim nia o ha say o hwe enema bebre o magana ha expose bebre a why expose bebre a very positive ni ayi nyina but ene ni nkonya man tana say ni say sabi twa me twi enema ekrobo nti no o hwe na o settle enema na enema enye ye cause
okay me that say questions we mamie na yemfa we nkosi ni anhwe another issue
kwasi Aboagye we me de nka ehia kese pa ana me de chiawo ba bibia o tie bia wa hwe ne mu ehia kese pa kwasi
mami nti oni anko kwesi ebre
kwasi asemo a yegusu a ye buru ba be se na wotwe miensa na ye de kwobusumi a Tracy ehuresi Ghana map so ade Ghana map a chekere no ho so no nko an wote map so se sebisebio ekuro de be ye nyina no se ye sore anopa na se ye mo ni din a ne ho nto no awie we interview wasanso a kire mu se wono de o se ne doctor kra se ne ho ye ne wanwa se o check ni BP a na the way and the pressure level no stabilize no doctor na nkasa kra wanwa se the way our kasa no anka supposed to no nkasa ni BP kra kosoro nanso BP normal nti say kasa ne de egusu a ye kan ye tu no fu na se urai ayo Tracy ye na nyankwa na sebi wo ne be ma akoda wo na wo nti nka ye dem nko ba tan wa wo fufo de anka sabri nka bia wanufu kakrakai anka eda akwara num ana nka wonum ana sebi anka akwara nutrition egbofa ne tirim na ama akwara na anya be panimpa akwara onante ye akwara onko Sunday school akwara onko kindergarten ana ne maame aso Facebook Instagram and what honum and walk to kwa na because akwasi akwara no say ye urajo mahama say no definitely one day akwara no obako passport office or passport that's what you want to send him akwara no definitely say ye urajo mahama na nyinse no senye hwa na yinse no kwasi by all means akwara na Tracy aworo no ese so koya akwara no birth certificate so de ukoya mother's name e was so father's name e was so occupation e was so definitely ese se wotro enti be person me bisa se odru time ese akwara no ye passport na odi akwara no tu kwan a me patro send name ben obetro e de ama akwara no we shall surely find out. Enti ehun nyampo kra so obi abe ha no to know who is the papa no and who is the mama no. Because definitely election to a obekwa voters akura preko no obeye voters ID card ye betwa the picture ya card am we shall see but Kwasi de ni na mo na asem
eno na no ho ye me wan me say na me din Aboagye me na din me na ba di Aboagye wa
yo
me na ba di Aboagye wa ani e dey to me dey me to me na ba enti what do you mean
Kwasi say we are Kenya edin ho behia pa on Uncle Fred dey be otna hard ma
ni me kan no te
me te pa
enti anya no na ba kire so
we are Kenya edin ho behia pa Uncle Fred ma wo dey bia no about reference me ko prempe because that name means something important to him as a man.
But he's also
Kwasi,
trying to say
over to me you see him bia
name now can the child can be named anything
and na kra de edin kwala bebre inshira aseda na move from kwabra aseda. But Kwasi, say ayeyi eni edin bebre and then the babies will shout it. But no kure home won say. Kwasi akora preko no say we your papa pa obetuma chusi de but Kwasi mama fa no kwanto nchen. Asamo akwaso ni na de ana de eyema roho kura wo mu ne na na yankopon kura ye de na ba bebetam. Because ensamo a man wo mu kan na munim say entro na mudi.
Kwasi ye na fesi mama why?
Who say yankopon ne me dance ni and you know you are lying. Etika kaneno a nanka yanko yetumi commande masebo abachichi nipa we no a nanka we no ka we ya pepepe no adwudwugo hoboko because you know you are lying. You know say baby a unya usika totofi obi abayo a wonya adwuma da na sebi uni company bia payroll so na wo say utumi to Lakeside Estate utua ne bosome miensa Kwasi Aboagye watra machine yachi baby say how many years utua Lakeside Estate ni fiotim Kwasi Aboagye ho no watra for about 13 years baby say watra machine yachi amiamia hold on high your friend was sent out for almost years ni be say Kwasi Aboagye how many years auditor Lakeside
Kwasi mistake is one factor and
yes what journalism career what 300 citizens chance yes
or the pen chance
or the pen chance
you see when Tracy na akoka
what to baby
meeting baby am dream because we answer me we the Bible to boy
me kwaje forms me Kwasi fie na me kwaje forms o se Kwasi na me oni unto ba ko me kwaje forms me kwaje forms ana e de ma me kwa kana manso ana o tro ma me se boso me bia e se me data on work ma na me $2,500 a month me hwe me position papa na me ka che me tua am say 1 month or 2 months and am san kokwaje me balance mentime anko obi Kwasi and so the 3 months and the 3 dan obi
pacho wanka or 6 months
6 months Kwasi na 6 months say obi obutumi because usually no Lakeside am work facility
mo we cry now
12 months and it's out me the 6 months triadia na che sika no am say utua no bum by 3 installments and now we ade am obi kwa 12 almost 5 years and they do we no so Kwasi media me mfa ho ne de awura ne wo but ye na mpenufo yeti krum ha any one wa oman mu any one wa efretes buachi anopa na awia etu ne fo se awura ye wakasa eye because kasatenti emenipa ye kuhwini
okay me da say Christians me da say papa yemfensi wa anam say na madwinche ne bia ba ma mfa kakra mfentrim now Mitch Nana Alvin says good afternoon Kwasi I love your program pa, but I do have a problem with some of your panel members, especially Kweku. He sometimes talk okay, yeah, I know Kweku Rebecca say with you, so you don't worry. Kweku, you are too annoying. That's Rebecca. So another time to move Kweku to send an ambulance. And if you are Adakwa Iadom says Kweku should address the issue and stop the insults. And one here from Capito Goss so Mensha says this Tracy should keep quiet, and we are sick and tired of hair. There are that's Capito Goss. So there are no female celebrities in Ghana. Watching live from New York. That's Koju Black Ado and Wisdom Bafa says Whitney as a woman, and if you claim you are fair, call Kennedy Japan out for his recklessness. No wonder we are told women are their own enemies. All right. Ajua I don't know. Gidom says, why are you guys at Peace FM Entertainment Review dragging this issue? Don't you have content? Well, take it that we don't have content. Alex Edu Jemfi says, this lady is rushing. Tria. Kofi Crusoe, I hope I got your name correct. It says, beef, papa, no. And to one here from... Hey, Isaac Champon says that Tracy is disgracing her children's future. Rebecca says, Freddie, okay. Men can't Freddie, dear, no. Men koso. Entertainment review. Okay, so Kwasi say me nyumtuni sakode di dwumabi dwumadie no ekoyi papa internet so me sure say mahwehwe bi in fact mobeka am say na otwetwe me ba be di hu nkomo ni pie me di hu nkomo say eye nyumtuni stone boy sa dwumadie omo record am say dwada I twemu na otwetwe me dwada twemu na nya dwada we I think it was last week 2 weeks 2 weeks actually a Monday no record this program no muyi ni kwesi ade atwemu Emma Stone Boy Ekobo Sakode manager na plaster tani ni ubekase ni apaya anesa ni kura abo ni eka ho saa adwumedie no kwesi ade atwemu eno muyi na mo amohwe bi wo social media so mo amotimi hwe wo internet na so me ya sure say manfo bebre akasa fa ho say ekoyi papa o share performances so o hwe the setting, the lighting, the sound say no mu see everything. I mean amanfo abosa akodi abaso papa na sakodi akasa wo mu wi adwumedie no Hit FM and the Dusty ne kasaye yentie interviewer and the Dusty of Hit FM ni sakodi di na memra na yenche ya adwen kakra wo so far so program no senior sikoye.
Yeah, so it was mixed emotions. First off, it taught me a lot that we definitely did not anticipate. It taught me a lot that people genuinely care. Going on a new platform that they are not used to just because of this show. Because normally when you have the numbers on YouTube, Facebook, or any other platform that's already known, it's expected because people know. So there's the possibility that you will hit certain numbers, but to introduce a whole new platform that people are not used to, and for that amount of people that went on there. So the crash definitely taught me something. So it's something that we could be happy about. But at the same time, I wanted the people to have that initial feeling of streaming for the first time, that exclusivity. So I felt disappointed that we put up a show like that and then they couldn't have that first-hand viewing, and then they had to be replayed back again for them. But all the same, I would say the positive side is good because it tells me a lot and my team that, listen, we can't be joking. We can't be joking around. We have serious numbers and people that genuinely care. And then in these times where we have this virtual reality situation, we have a good opportunity of getting numbers and still, doing business while not meeting the people physically. So yeah, it taught me two things, both negative and positive.
How many people were you expecting?
Thinking about the process of people registering, I just thought, I knew it could. I didn't give myself a number, but to be looking at getting close to 3 million or more, that wasn't something that definitely I had in mind. That at the spot, I thought maybe afterwards people would want to watch, and that would be like a lot of numbers as well. But on the spot, I just thought, maybe the Sac Nation people who just want to watch Sakode perform. I didn't anticipate that it was going to be that much.
But looking at a new or a website that could be alien to the Ghanaian populace or SAC followers, seek.com.
Yeah.
If not for you, I may not have heard about them.
Exactly.
What made you choose them? Did you choose because, I be King Sack and so I can direct traffic, I can get you the numbers, or you had already tried them or someone had recommended Seek?
Yes. So Seek is, to me, I think is a brand way closer to me than just, something that I just chanced upon. So the owner of Seek, the CEO of Seek is a Ghanaian lady. I connected with them. We did a couple of projects. They worked on some of my videos, but I was more like they sponsored the video. So I built a relationship with them, and then I got on the platform and I realized this is like the future. They had the idea. I don't know if they had a tip off if COVID was going to happen, but they were built to face situations like this. So then I genuinely loved it, and then I watched other performances on it. I think Ziggy Marley was the last one that I watched, and I think it went smoothly. I was able to stream, so I felt it was a good platform to do my Black Love concert. So, and then moving forward, get my numbers on there, and then because the platform allows you to pay to watch, and that's a great platform if you're planning to do pay-per-view or something after. So it was definitely a platform that gave me the idea of what I needed, especially in these times. And that is why I trusted it. But to think, to project the numbers that happened yesterday, trust me, that one skipped me in the team. So,
if they had already projected the likes of Ziggy Marley and other big acts or world-class acts, and SAC, your followers did they tell you the reason the thing crashed?
Yeah, we are yet to have a proper conversation because it's just yesterday, and I think the team on that side were like on their toes trying to get things back to normal. I only felt for them because what I realized was, I think, again, as an education we need to make to our people too, because I started promoting this show from way back. I think if people were going to register, they should have registered like long ago, so at least we know the numbers that is on there. So what was happening at that point yesterday was getting close to the show. Now thousands and millions of people are trying to get in at the same time, and normally with these sites they register these things as, I don't know, it's like a threat, it's IT stuff, it's like they feel like, hey, is somebody trying to hack our system and all these things. So they have system that naturally just stops it, or if I should say, like anything that's happening, like anybody who's trying to hit, they just see that as just numbers coming from somewhere that they don't understand. The system doesn't understand. So it's just we waiting last minute and everybody trying to get on, I think an hour or two before the show. And that one is very hard for even Instagram. The well-known Instagram crashed when Timbaland and
Swiss Beats,
yeah, they were doing the verses. I don't know which people were there. I think it was two people, and it was a clash. And then Instagram Live doesn't take more than 1 million views at a time because nobody has done that before. Like, what are you going to do live that's going to command 1 million people? So I think in every situation now they learn to, okay, that means it's possible that it could happen, because it's not possible to have all these people at once, because normally people will buy tickets to go for shows. It's just that COVID is happening, and then it's making things a bit different. So I think it's a situation for them to beef up how they approach these things. And I think Seek is still an incredible platform that people should feel like, they shouldn't feel like because what happened yesterday, that's what's going to be like the situation every time. Now they're going to sit back and not joke with the systems they put in place to be able to carry the numbers that happened yesterday. So yeah.
But congratulations, man. It was
Thank you.
It was a great show. This morning I was trying to catch SFs. Unfortunately, yesterday I couldn't watch. I must be honest.
Oh.
But yes, I've been watching SFs this morning. And the opening act, I mean, where you were planted, I don't know who put you there and how you got closer to that. I was like,
I swear that particular performance, listen, I don't know if it was my house people trying to push me down throughout the whole performance, because I really don't like height. So,
okay.
And where they even wanted me to stand, if I had done that would have been dope. But then I was like, let me just chime all out. So I just said, let me just manage where I was standing, and I wasn't going to move much. So thanks to the team and how they came up with that. I think first off, just choosing that place is just it's a statement, and then just being on top of that, I was like the icing on the cake. So yeah.
Was it difficult getting that space?
Yes, there's a lot of that's why we started way earlier. There's even as early as we started to get the permit to use the place. We got it like close to the show, We were trying to even have options to go. Maybe we'll go indoor like what everybody else was doing, which to me would have been just the regular shows. But we had the approval, I think 2 or 3 days to the concert. So that's when we were able to like sort it out.
Okay, all right. So I'm faster than Fama Hit FM and the Dusty on the ASA dear and come on Mudina or my Darma Yabobi Edia Mamono. So my main fan bra from Kakranati in Comono Asiye. When you know yum to ni Sako dear na Nijume dear Bia, would you say COVID by and to follow Omuntimi event, and Minia event Ebia, Ubetri Canada Beconti, Omunam de call a abe for internet so na social media, internet na Sako dear. Nidi edika COVID ba ya washeda planning wayepa any ASA ni akwesiade omuyi ye wo internet so seek.com na oyi sade wo na eno echi no so no oyi wo social media platforms ahodo no so na amanfo a wo mo ahwe bi ebo na ba so papa se wayade event no se ni osiye no anyomtefo a wo mo be perform ye stage no se ni omusi hihye no ohwe lighting, share choreography, just say everything was like was like number 4 bro for Maka was on point. Me mantimi anhwe ni nyina but mahwe excepts mahwe nkakrankra menye bi ahwehwe and ye boss akodi abaso ye mane trinkwa se wayade ye mane mu wayade papa ni nwan manyom tufo nso a wo mko support no nso no wo nyina ayade but sa eye dwumedie mu ana asemba ko bi fie but for now we want to start off with a show no se si call ye me sure say me penifo amene omo hanum se omotimi ahwe bi yen shas yen fi and I just want us to celebrate. I mean Saturday for now say near why year in terms of what we saw Sunday Freddie Mami shas yen fi so this time
yes because see say the year 1971
but your microphone kakran here microphone
yeah so to so our Independence Square I mean I came and say kojobo so baby there's a lot of concerts on my but say on the arc is so ya concert ho say there me shall be ehun bi sa now we the angle of shots am here any drones she twetwe na fact bebo production team no abaso because it takes brains and as omo da adwin hwe kan ansa na omo team aye say nyima we and this is because permit me Jane hwe kan fancy film for yeah but Jane pe bi I saw the thing ahead it will be a perfume for you she directed the video
fancy film
Majate
George Koko fan to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eti George Kwe na Bill Alasan and Frank Kwasi sound and come na pokurumene kojo poku big ideas and a lot of people are not more behind as me na e this is it took great minds on my mu say and the year said man because see in terms of idea so say na it was a pre-recorded it definitely say be cry no mistake be ba ometimi accurate now also baby ometimi nya share ba ko one scene ba ko mentima we the way but oni shatter ebeto enyum foforo mebo band no omo a band ne back here from say characters man they are so professional because Saturday the bokra na on here wadwen be say CD neighbor which means say ade no inki komu pa they rehearsed very very well and this time no shatter anyway they were so on point in terms of omuki no movement nya everything was on point because so bitimi nya say ni so ade hu no na virtual concert di bebre aye bi but we dey na strong because of the bar abonten ema obia tama na manfo etimi bi mu kakra omom ye set up na entimi mie mu say de ene bi mu no at least the audience share no na very very big it no one that says sick for no omo fa internet according to to say hit numbers na ba if you cry is crash na ono also can see say Instagram what me akosra what me call the million which means Chakwa de watia dim say concert I hope say these are the things that corporate bodies now how much me Aboagye all those people who brought the logistics out to me as any side about so my I'll show more pedigree because event be about my a cost of the donor say to me especially when we come to sound of quite big ideas so all the LEDs in the lab last and because you know because I catch on last September me konayi the press conference now the organizing the particular omudidi enimu na sakode. He has a very strong team, you know. Me bo ma basu pada bill ala san ni omunyina me bo munyina basu.
Okay, all right. Kweku mami Jodia show no senior si call premier na omuyi Sunday senior si hu yeah.
I feel say Sarkodie hard work any entiasie for show business any at least the partnership with Stanchart ama wate no maybe ase nkrofo a obo omano rehearsals senior omoye rehearsals and oye promotion or positioning rehearsals or show videos no ebo ama show ni jinai. And I think for me sound quality any picture quality amazing and obi obo a bia but mesre say one of normally be a boy abroad shows no education. Me feel say nkrofo bebre anya ntiase say se wo register na ma wakonya ma wo ba platform no so nkrofo bebre ehuye ma omotiase say wo
chete bebia no se obeyi no
aha
e wo internet no so no
okay hu say website ni nie emre no so amekọ ho ba eye process enti omo a ebi future omo befa no omo ma nkrofo ntiase say eno ni wo show esi yetua ebehwe enti terms of condition nyabotre na check omo because crowd na buy no o hwe omo ana omo platforms o manya issue eye omo ana omo nkwanche no omo ana omo force so omo beruam because obi atua na okohwe na wo behwe free a na Facebook ni sa no man me sure say website no ohwe sa no man nyina ena eye a new avenue ema artists so munyamba I feel say we kra na ye kan wa ha yenso mu ye because entisa ya na fofo mo njen ayi ombeji no ma better and I think say Sarkodie ni team no apefa George Kwe ni obia omati yanim.
Okay, may I see and mommy I'm tell because there's another issue connected to yes Sarkodie issue and say you can want them so with me my so na mentio send a
so say yambo the only Sarkodie the only obidi the only kabute yambo na baso
yeah
enti congratulations to Sark natives Sarkodie Angel Nana everybody that works on the brand Sarkodie and especially for this production George Apefa Nabil big ideas for no obia that because for the first time BBC I mean viewership 8 million plus obia nyebi this side yet. And congratulations to Obia that was involved in this. Artists ne perform and so no. Congratulations to them. Omo ya dear. Yeah ne afi BBC say events and they proved say still no. They have it in them. Inti Obia no ye part of this event no. Congratulations to them, Kwasi.
Me does say Nana Pokwashes mintio. Na okrade na which medina say so mintio.
I see say Sarkodie wanyini oshase no bebre na hunu no ba ba bi ode agro na ekọ no ono ane ne nyumbi oka wo mu say oka che na danfo bi say ode Ghana beko ba bi ba obi anyi na ani ne awaye he's taking Ghana to a different level so Dana na me wo juma na say I wrote something on Facebook say what I'm seeing Sarkodie is really ready for the world and nipa be brand be di matem ni ade but after the show some have come to understand what I wrote the intro to the particular event baby okojina here the Black Stars podium no so okojina here da ne ho di che dwumadi no was symbolic the choice of songs the repertoire was symbolic menini din komo say he started rehearsing time and lockdown no was no ne ba na rehearsal online And Obaya your core rehearsal, I could see the discipline and send a normal bomb home this side media so Bibia Koye very well on the day. All the artists know where professional in they are doing. Obi Obaya be a money the ultimate best. Nyina ya de sakọ de ategana nim me mo na baso we be share others nin kran no bi omo so aka no so form de meto aso.
But I see Kwasi fakakraka human na. Yes, I'm right, yeah.
Kwasi no kra ho am say bebre no anti asekakra no say COVID-19 by one of the challenges that you deal with it no has to do say virtual no bebre na cost no e baby bit many sika dey free because obia or your virtual bia no e free you twagusa bibia en free so na amamfo bebre e dwendwen kwan ye be fa so a betumi ama at least ye meet halfway say bia obey virtual na nkwa ye ka na sika bebem and Sarko there in his team almost me approve all of us critics say it is still possible. So COVID-19 transfer crowd 2 years not some person back. There's still a way in which we can still make money in the creative art space, and for me that is commendable. And Kwasi say obi bi onim sak bia from the Ghana Music Awards performances ni bi awaye ni performance awaye bia no ebia no abrante na ya wafano we're taking on a lighter note to say me art he gives you value for money. Miakasa did not bliss on the hills program Kwasi when Sak mount the stage he knows what he's doing. Even there the performance in the BBA on point, and for me I don't doubt him any day. Me nipa bia and I'm one of his biggest fan. I don't doubt Sarko any day in terms of any performance bia or person here. The sky is the limit. Sa na yepenu sika bia baby any modu wo hwe pay-per-view pa ni nipa ebegu so ahwa. I think say it's an encouragement say ebe push all other musicians in na gospel fun we na say we can all together make it. It's a new revolution, and let us acknowledge Sarko there for such an important stage work.
Say where the measure say issue kakre bi enso bawo sa ye dwumadi ya ho me sure say mo amutie fi na wo twetwe mu ye di hu nkomo ene say nyumtuni Stone Boy enso koye as nyumtuni nkokwa akoboni nua sa akode na anko yesa ene say akasakasa kakra ba man tokwa kra pia ase me sure say di hu enkomo last week no mo am follow you know Stone Boy to nsa ebo sa akode manager branch I friend Angel ekobo ni neni swaye ehune na hwe plaster na tare abrantie ni abakase neni abo anesa na wo mu wi adwumadie no efina sa akode akasa wo ho sa akode akasa ni etwae ni esi ni se ni abia wonu hu ni na ebia ntwa ni ye ni eka ho nyina no wa kire na adwen wo ho the press release more or less wonu ankasa tu nenum tu ye ba bebo ni no na abaywa na eraba bia ye fre no Aisha Mode me Francis Stone Boy no nyonko anesa sa adwumadi a Stone Boy ko ye bra na o mo record no Aisha Mode ko bi ba de ntie sa akode na asem ode aba betu dwane o ka fa ni esi ye Stone Boy ene ne manager no ye ntie sa akode
very necessary for the betterment of our industry and the ways forward. First off, I would like to acknowledge the fact that we are a growing industry. We still have miles to get there. I won't take away the fact that Ghanaian musicians are doing extremely well, trying to put our nation on the map independently with no structures behind us. So I take my hats off to myself and my colleagues for putting in the work. So the incident that happened at the Black Star Square was not the first, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the last, but the ultimate goal is to try to minimize or possibly get rid of such situations in our industry, to clear a certain perception that we are creating in the minds of the people when our industry is mentioned. It took a minute for the corporate world to open up to our industry because there was a perception that the word entertainment was all the industry was about and nothing more to it. I personally have been trying my best to clear that perception, to be able to bridge, the two worlds together, not to limit it to the corporate world, but to every citizen to have some level of respect when they see entertainers or anything related to the industry. And that mainly starts with how we conduct ourselves. We occupy spaces way bigger than us, and therefore we have the responsibility to act right. Since we have a lot of influence, and if I may say, a lot of power. We, and when I say we, I mean entertainers, are just like everyone else. You know, we are no different from you. Whoever is listening right now, we are just like you. But only difference is the position that we occupy. On top of that, creative people are very sensitive by nature. We carry a lot of emotions, and that comes along with paranoia. But that's not an excuse for how we act, because that is absolutely up to us. We are responsible for our actions. I've been in this industry for a minute and I hardly react to things, and that's not because I don't have anything to say. But I think we're in an industry where most of our media outlet is interested in traffic-driven content, and that mostly has to be negative. You know, sadly, that's how the world operates. I don't blame the media because they are doing their job, and it comes with it. So, on the other hand, I also think artists should, you know, also have control what they put out. And also be careful how they go about PR. This brings me to the incident that happened on the 10th of August, you know, at the Black Star Square between my manager and my brother Stoneboy. For the first time in a long while, my limit was pushed beyond just because of what happened. I want to state this. Everyone has the right to be mad or angry, but no one has the right to assault. And this is where it brings me back to how we manage our emotions and reactions. Situations like what happened that led to the unfortunate incident is not new. I'm not to say that it's okay, but I think my brother should know this. And that's what actually happened. I'm not here to talk about what happened that led to it. If that's what they want to talk about, they can talk about that as well. My main reason, you know, for doing this, or what got me upset, was the fact that he chose to go physical with the situation. I don't think my brother came from wherever he came from to destroy my show. We've had great relationship over the years, and not because he's not necessarily because he's like the best person I've come across, but I built a mechanism to be able to deal with people regardless how they react, because there's always a bigger picture. And if you want to confirm that, you know, watch everyone around me. I mean, my team. You can take it from Angel, from Black to Duncan, Mensa, even my wife. You know, these are people that I know from day one, and it's not because they are like the perfect people, but everyone has flaws, even myself. You know, all I have to know is that one is not evil, and as a leader, you need to have a way to keep people together. Sometimes you have to be the coach and not necessarily be one of the players. There's been several incidents where I felt disrespected by organizers, media personnel, and my own colleagues sometimes, you know, but I always control my reaction due to the bigger picture. And that doesn't make me soft or weak. That actually is the strongest thing anyone could do. My brother has every right to be mad. You know, he could have chosen to insult Angelo, even myself, scream, or just even move his car and go. And trust me, he knows I would definitely call him and even apologize. Not because I have to, but I never want bad blood, and I think it's unnecessary. This time I didn't take that route because my brother went overboard, and to me, it's the highest level of disrespect no matter what happened, because I've been at his concert and he has no idea how I get there or what I go through to get on that stage, because I understand the job, and I know there's no way Stoneboy and his management would have ever wanted to disrespect me intentionally. So the long and short of the story is that yes, my brother did hit my manager, and I'm here to confirm and condemn the act and let him know that I'm extremely disappointed knowing how he is with Angelo. On a lighter note, for those saying how could Angelo allow Stone hit him and go free, again, as I said, you can't control how people react, but you can control yours. And honestly, what do you people think would have been the situation if he retaliated? You know, you same people will have changed your submission. Angelo saw Stone as his little brother getting out of control, and I'm proud he didn't touch him. To end this, I would want to use this incident to advise the up-and-coming to learn how to control your reaction. If you are in this for the long run, you will be provoked. A lot of situations will stir up emotions, but you have to be strong. And to my brother, I would want to say that apology has been accepted, and I know that genuinely you have love for me, I have love for you. Sorry from this side if you felt treated unfairly at the event grounds, and I wish you all the best.
Sakodia Nyumtuni and watch mu the side of the issue the two just near me bono tofa just near Stoneboy yeah no ni when juru no fat I disappointed just when him say near see in a way near the decan when him say near no so ne betwa to one so ya artist with me call a Stoneboy crash show we ko show Stoneboy no nim kwan ono kra no bia bra bransa na bia obedu stage so perform a and tempo so ye show na say bia Stoneboy wa bana sa oba beboa no na say e bia eniama bia nko yi amawa enye boa paye say bia wo ye bibi na ode gu enim asia na wo dey how a Stoneboy and tinke ye e ba ne sakra na Stoneboy na kra no e ball no amane a en ko de chopper kra be ma Stoneboy ba Stoneboy anya sa ene say wo to twede e de boy en manager niasa Stonebwoy ye no de okase saa de no ye no chese anya ne ya anka se ye nim guase a enya de pa na wo boa me tofa bomuane na se ne medi kan ye no Iraba e friend no Aisha Modi Stonebwoy ne ko pay at least the account in him no waka omo Stonebwoy ni omo ko sa dwumedie ase na waye video bi enso akasa ewo ansem asa akode de tu dwa no na yentie Aisha Modi na yamra na empenifo enchi omo adwen ni empon
conference e man the kasa like na hwe na me Stonebwoy to small me say me kasa o me kasa ma for na Stone ko oba industry ni mu Stonebwoy to me small me say me kasa me catch them when rasa me common de me follow be back and sarmaton suano. Whatever I do it from a clean and a neat heart. Whatever I do, Peace FM. Me follow back. Me juma mobi. Me juma ma Stonebwoy. Sante te yana mo pesa mo tete me ni Stonebwoy ntemu no. Na wo hwe enyama bebre na moye. Yes. Me animal, but I'm not hypocrite like your sack. I'm not a hypocrite. All he thinks about is brand. The sack what they do is Angelo no sack what they on Jane ho. Your Jane the brand. After the show, why were you waiting after the show? Tell the world what you did. Oh, but over a press conference, you need to tell the truth. This is what happened. And they came there. This is what I said. And then boy no be catch say you said you don't need Stonebwoy. We show me so na so on to me chair onko boy no be kan ya na wan fa ni nyina ba press conference ni mu feel say ye moada. I stand for the truth and I stand for the right thing. Sasama making me boy me da me ma de punch me. But mo ni ma sam no hia mo so mo ka no me ma de punch mo. Sasama me boa me da me ma de punch me. But wuso wuni ma sam no hye a wo be kasa no wuso wo da me ma de punch o. Sakode come out and tell the world say you reported the case to headquarters. You should have added that to the press conference. Why? Why didn't you add that? I didn't want friend one count say assembly the headquarters. Hey, me mando, dem be bi ebem. Kwasi afo no mo to say Calvin boy ni Black City no. Omo no mo eje adwuma ye no. Did the crowd di Calvin boy chi so many years kra no. Mo nkon kwahwe. Confusion dey si no. Me di manu ka asema. Asem bi a me meba social media me di ma meba be manu aka bi asema me ni mo hwe. Asema mi ni mo hwe me ma meka. Usuro nyame a nyame bi wo a wo nye. Usuro nyame a wo di no kre ka no kre. And no Saturday press conference, and I thought say he would boldly be proud of what he did for reporting the case to what headquarters for Stonebwoy to be arrested. I will talk about that. I don't gana yenya chumsa. I don't gana yen penokrasa. I don't gana yenya chumsa. And nothing I'm fake people not doors no. Me, no matter what happened. No matter the best the way mini panity, I can never report to headquarters. I can never. What do you confirm? Me sika show moton. I mean, no more ye mianom. I know to me can asamoche. Mo feel say when you said you be one say you love somebody, who feel say a tra keke. Condemn what Stonebwoy did and condemn what you did. Condemning. Now brought out, now be kasa. Say yes. Assembly the headquarters. I didn't see any reporters or mobile Stonebwoy. Come out and say, why didn't you add that to your press conference? Me nyame be piss me off. Me ma brabo ma dia me mpe eye Kwasi ebuo ade bako so me tiri wade kwa ye bi on ka no kre. If me ma ba out, I will boldly say oh, press conference am here no. Stonebwoy say na some no kwa ma report to headquarters. Assembly the headquarters.
feature. Yeah, Brando Koyapon. In fact, me panel members say, Sasa Mwedi Amon Kabi. One see me pon na menko.
Dia babem.
Mo se mon Kabi mbo.
Dia babem.
How's question as I do? What question as message, you know?
Your time, no question.
Oh, personal message, you question is.
Okay, Mami Cho, Nana Pogiampon, that'll be your, yeah.
In quickly. All things, let's just give thanks. BBI is successful. A child problem. Ghana, let's forgive Stoneboy. Whatever has happened, see. The rest of us, let's also follow suit. Let's forgive. Now, all this no yin trasso. Meaning about Aisha, Mr. Yin trasso. Now yin looking towards the future. That's what I want to say.
All right.
Uchi mami.
Kwasi.
Aisha Yechiano. Yechia, Miankasa Michia Aisha. Modi. I think say Minunepa, Belem said really for me. Michiano, but with the message baby say Ajubro. I believe say Obia no susu or wetch say or susu je gumdia sakwade ye this is kaba ye kan wasemi. Stoneboy ye bibisa na dem fa so ba ye be kan wasemi.
Okay.
We belong to one community. Ye nan we have the only interest I parents.
Now so kasampo ni Kwasi ye.
Ghana music betumi afa no ntoma pafra na kwa nanim. Nti yenye bibia betumi de sankamu no maba.
Kwasi na so chia, na se men kan tro so chia.
Me so meje no so.
Na sweet, o se men kan tro so chia. O so tie nti o chia.
Me tia pa Vivian na tro so chia o.
Kweku ya mpon.
Kwasi yada radiasi say at least sakode to me open up my patch up. Aisha yes e bia o kan no kre no ba dwene ho so say artist no omo be ye adwuma abomu say ya no e bia no kre na o kan obo mo mienu no se ne bia ohunu no nye sa na omo hunu enti nya abotre why bibi na obeka man artist na opese odum pempenso bi no monte no ho ase ene ni nim komo ansa na waba out because sometimes am some way no adwuma bebre ni mfie bebre a mo aye adwuma no ese bibia.
Okay me da say uni na di chachokra
nipa no can say she loves me to me chia no I me too I love her.
Peace FM.
I don't know what do my
Freddie by employee.
Because see encha na me nuaba afio la kofi and birthday.
25th
Enya na okay na root eye so then so birthday na Reverend Osubempa belated happy birthday. Shishubampo the year why? Don't Shishubampo the year why? I can't tap
Fred Chamens and out in Ghana Whitney Watchmans Kweku Esiedu Nana Poku Ashes na Christianes me dan penifo ase. Alright, so you know Safo in Kansas Salamat Painting Samike Omoboa me hihye dwumadie no on social media.